Good morning, welcome back to another video. We are already on road. Well, we've only been on road about 30 seconds, but bit of a rushing yard and we're setting off. Shaggy is just up front. Ian's already gone down, but we're going down to Thetford this morning for a bit of a run down there. So everything's in wagon more or less, and we're going to head for this 62. And yeah, we're going to go down to Thetford, go tip chicken poo. This got loaded over the weekend for me, so that's what we're doing. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. We've done a bit of a family vlog. I'm just on editing, see if it's worth putting out. It was just a bit of what we were doing. Hopefully the family vlogs are just going to get a little bit different. We're putting a couple of decorating vlogs on what we're doing, just what we get up to really. I haven't checked if the second part of the last week's video's gone on yet. I haven't had a check yet. It should have done. So we've got good weight on. We're I think we're actually bang on weight, I think, if I'm honest. Let's have a little look. We are 43,460. So yeah, we've got plenty of weight on. Just catching Shaggy up in his 25 plate and his new trailer. So yeah, just going to give him a quick ring. Missus will be ringing. Just going to get down road a little bit and we'll be back. You're rejoining me. We're on A1. We're batting on down. First yawn of the morning. Get it in. Get it in. Yeah, we're just we're about 19-ish, 20 mile away, 20 mile-ish off Newark. We're going to come off for Newark and head down 17. Thetford, we've been here once before. I can't remember if I got it on, if I did it on content or not. I can't actually remember. Oh God, it was going to be one of them days. Mondays, hate Mondays, hate them. Always tired on a Monday. Try and go to bed early and never happens. Yeah, so I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I've had a 3-day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So, which was good. Kids had a teachers training day, and we had a few other bits to go sort out with our lass. So yeah, we're chasing Shaggy. We just sat behind him, steady away. Traffic's pretty good this morning as well, and it is blue sky, cloudy but blue sky, and it is still warm. 19 on dash we've got. So yeah, we'll clock on a bit more and we'll bring you back when we get a bit further down. This is one of the worst roundabouts that you'll ever get across, or try and get across. Off the A1 at Newark to go round the roundabout, and then to get on the 17 is horrendous. It's all or nothing here. You either put your foot down and go for it, or you are not getting across. It's not so bad if if they're coming down, cutting that way off and coming down to get onto the A1 South. It's not so bad. Not so bad at all. That sun is horrendous. It's bad, and I need to clean that. After washing the wagon, the soap obviously drips down a bit later on, or you know, you can't wash it all off, and it's, my mirror is absolutely terrible in sunshine. Right, can we get around this roundabout, both of us, straight out, one after another? Probably not. I wouldn't have thought so. So yeah, they're coming right, and they're just come all the way around there. Oh, we might get out here. We have. We've got out. It is not very often that you get out straight away. Not very often at all. Car's darting. Hey, we did alright then. A17. Let's trundle on down. What have we been going? Hour and a half. Been going an hour and a half. And we haven't done bad really to get down to Newark in an hour and a half really. Get down to Thetford. We've tipped this once before. Got into trouble last time we were down here. We'll go get tipped. And find out where we're going after that. Could be anywhere. So we'll see. Plenty of John Deere stuff in. Plenty of stuff. Right, let's crack on. Checkpoint. Is it actually open still? The one on the A17. Put in the comments if you think the A17, or if you know whether the A17 checkpoint, Vosa checkpoint, is actually still operational. I've only ever seen it, I've been caught in there once when I was on recovery. And it was when the new taco rules came in where recovery drivers had to put a card in. We were on discs then, we had to put a disc in if you were going further than 100k, I think it was, or 100 miles of your depot to deliver something. It's going back some years now, like. Oh, he wants to come round at 4 miles an hour, as you do. All the cars want to come round. We're off. Yeah, got caught in there because we worked out at 97 miles or something daft like that, 96 miles, and they'd worked out at 101 miles. So the company got done for it, and I can't remember whether I got done for it or not. And it was a bit of a grey area. It was just coming in. But yeah, put in the comments if you know whether the A17 Vosa checkpoint is still operational, because I've never seen it open in years that I've travelled up and down here. And I've been up and down the A17 a lot with either cabins, tankers, and now walking floors. So yeah, stick in a comment if you know whether it's still open, it's still used or not. So we're past it. We're just going past Sleaford Power Station, where we actually tip wood chip. Nice scan, yeah. And it is absolutely glorious. I think the shades are going to have to come on. We're still another 70 miles to go till we get there. Whether Shaggy wants to break on way down or not, I'm not quite sure whether he will or not. But we'll keep tracking on. We'll keep going. Keep them miles coming. Under the bridge. The red car in front. He don't know what lane he wants to be in. Chopping lanes. Just unbelievable. How he hasn't caused an accident in the last 10 minutes, I do not know. Get your strawberries out, kid. Get your strawberries out. Kings Lynn, 9 miles. We've got 36 miles still to go. We have got a little treat. We've bought ourselves the Hollyland microphones. Yet to try out. Did try them last night, but they just won't. I just haven't read up on it enough to connect them. But yeah, got some better microphones than the one that I had. So I'm going to try and use them this week when I need to. Only had the white ones left, which white ones in any haulage really, unless you're doing fridge work, which isn't dirty at all. They just get absolutely blathered, so we'll have to keep them clean. So yeah, 35 miles now to go. We're just on the A17. Still a bit of a little yawn since I'm videoing, as we always do. And it hasn't been a bad. The only trouble we've had coming down is a bit of road works, a burst water main in road. That's the only bit of trouble we've had really so far. Just caused a bit of traffic. But the fields are green. Plenty of tractors, plenty of wagons, plenty of tippers. Seen loads of walking floors this morning, different companies that I've never seen before, which is good to see on road. So not sure whether he's going to stop for a break or not, because we've got an hour and a half's driving left, but we are only 30 odd miles away. Another walking floor, look. Hare, oh hare, never heard of him before. Right, we'll keep clocking on. We'll bring you back shortly. So we have actually been sent on a diversion. We couldn't go up the 134, so we've been sent down the A10, following diversion signs. So that road is shut back there. So Shaggy's following diversions and I'm following him. So take you up to the top and back in. 134 back in other end, so it'll take us, what will it take us up? Will it take us up to the A14 possibly? I can't think, to be honest with you, where I actually am. So that's what we're on with at the moment. Beautiful scenery. Loving it. Shades on. Happy days. Monday. Happy days. So we'll crack on. We'll go follow this diversion. We'll see you in a bit. We've arrived. I was waiting for codes, but it wasn't until my mate Shaggy gave me the codes as he was going on to Weybridge. So it was a bit hit and miss. He's just backing up now. I need to clean that wing mirror because it is horrendous. But we're here and it's taken us about 25 minutes short of a 4.5. We got diverted, so we're in though. Oh, we're on site anyway. The intercom system is crap here. There's little speakers and they'll shout you. Well, I'm next in, so it'll be me for next day. Shaggy's just backing in now. So right, we'll just wait for that shout.
Go walking toward next 6. Intersection. Park up, please, park up.
Is he telling me to park up? Can't fucking understand what he's saying. Can't understand what he's saying. Don't know if you can hear that. Can't understand what he's saying. Oh, he's going on 6. Oh, he's going on 6. I got it wrong. Never mind. I'm saying, wait a bit more. What a going on. Bay 4. I think we're going in Bay 4. It's just weird. So I didn't have to do it off the top. These bays are tight. These bays are well tight. We've got reversing cameras as well. You just see there, yeah, it's tight old. Got the white lines to run down, but if you're over a bit, there's gantries. Pull up to these yellow barriers, these yellow borders, and hopefully you're about right to go and open the doors and shoot. So we'll get sheet off now. They can sample it while I'm opening doors. Do that, we'll shut windows and we'll be back. We can take the panel was not having it at all. Can't see a thing. Come in. Happy days. Cheers, pal. Yeah. Oh no. Last thing you want, innit? Gotta slow it down. Slow it down, mate. Slow it down. For some reason, my remote will not work. When it's not plugged in, for some reason. Just check. Well, done with mirrors. They look good. You got that at all. He said, slow it down. Knock it up a bit. We'll just knock it up a bit. Here's Berkeley in here. Don't know how Lass is doing today, heat-wise, with her overalls on and that. Don't know how she's coping. Shaggy's tip next to me. Greenways Recycling. I've got to give him my teeth. Odd character, nice bloke, but odd character. Greenways, never know. Greenways Recycling, this is where we loaded before. But apparently we're loading for Sleaford Power Station this way, wood chip. So I'm gonna have to sweep the back out when we get tipped. We shall see. Right, we're about half a ton and we'll be done. Take handbrake off. How's this geezer going? Sweating. Get the old what is this?
Clear next lorry bay 4 please.
See, he doesn't say the name. The other one used to say the name of who was next, like Thackeray or. That's shut. That's a bridge. Put our code in. I think it's just reg actually. That sun is bad. Can't see nothing. We've got a ticket though. It'll do. Get this window shut because you go through the wash. Bit of a wash. And last time it shut my window, I got absolutely drowned. My roof ain't shut properly either. There you go again. Now they've washed it, you can't see out your windows. Can't see me roof shutting either. Oh, there we go. What's going on? Get this thing off. Get a bit of aircon turned up. Out of here, left. And we're just going up here to a lay-by. We're just going to get 45 minutes in up here. Yeah, we've only got half an hour, 29 minutes driving. So, left. And so we do need a 45 then, somewhere near Sleaford, into Sleaford, as far as I know. I've got no details. Shaggy's got to ring the bloke, he's going to give us a pin drop, then we'll run in there together, then we'll run to the power station, then I would have thought we'd be running back up our sort of way, I would have thought, more or less. Getting this lay-by up here, get in, 10:30. Got some beef this week, she's bought me beef this week. That's not lay-by, is it? No, it is, but oh no, it's not for us. It's not the big one. Yeah, she brought me beef this week. It's nice to have a change. I was having BLT, she'd do me 2 BLTs Monday, Tuesdays. And after about maybe 6 or 7, 8 weeks of just eating BLTs on a morning, they were absolutely amazing to start with. Now, the thought of eating a BLT at the moment just puts me right off. But yeah, they were absolutely mint. So then we started buying beef, and beef was like, wow. And then I've gone on to a bit of cheese and pickle. So I'm trying to cut down, so I just have half a sandwich like mid-morning, half a sandwich dinner time, and it sort of does me. Getting to this lay-by, it was a fair way up here actually, to be fair. Just on 134. We're getting here, and I want to be off, and then we want to be off, and yeah, we're getting here, we'll get our break, and then we'll have a ride to wherever we're loading, Chipwood. So we'll see you shortly. Oh, that's a big badger. We're on our way. Just had a quick 45 with absolute no phone coverage whatsoever. It's not good down here on 134. There is absolute no phone coverage, even still now, none whatsoever. Shaggy's put it in his phone. He's got the pin drop. Oh no, he hasn't yet. He's waiting till he gets signal. He's going to ring in, get a pin drop, and then for me to just follow him in, which is just easier to do. He might even send me a pin drop just in case I get trapped behind him, something like that. So yeah, we're going to Sleaford, and then we're going to Sleaford Power Station. So loading and tipping in the same spot, which you don't get very often at all. It is absolutely baking out there. We've just been stood out having a chat just about what we've done at weekend and stuff like that, and the heat. Both of us had to get back in wagons and stick the aircon on. So anybody that's working outside in this heat, or in a factory that's not very well ventilated, my missus just works in 4, 5, 6, I think there's about 6 massive sheds, but they're not aircon or anything like that, so she will be struggling because she's in full overalls. She'll be absolutely struggling today with this heat. Struggling yesterday with hardly any clothes on, so I don't know what she's going to be like with overalls on anyway. So right, we'll clock some miles up. We've just caught Shaggy up, and we'll go get signal, and we'll get somewhere near where we're loading, and get loaded and get to Sleaford Power Station. So we'll probably see you when we get to our loading point. Right, we just had to pull into a lay-by to find the actual addresses. We're going from 2 spots, one from a farm, one from a field. My mate's going from the farm and I'm going from a field, but he didn't know how to do the pin drop, so we've had to do what 3 words, then transfer it to Google Maps, which is what we're on. So right, we're just gonna get through this heavy traffic, and then we're gonna I'll show you where we're going after that. A15 Sleaford. So we're literally 7 miles from Sleaford, and we are turning right up some field round about here. Is that the pile there? Whoa. Is that the pile there? There's a pile there, but it tells me that the pin drop is further up. So do we go further up? pin drop is further up, so let's go further up. To where the actual pin drop is, because if we're sat there and he's like, well, he's not here, so he'll go, and I'm sat there for hours. So apparently it's wet, or there's bits of it wet, so he's been shoveling it, turning it to let the sun dry it out, basically, is what I'm told, to try and get it drier. God, this road is horrendous. Oh, a bit further, a bit further. Now where the pin drop is, if there isn't a pile there, we'll go back to that pile. And Shaggy's he's just turned right off a road just a bit further up, which takes him into a farm. And the trouble is, when you come to places like this, and we are literally in the middle of nowhere, basically. Now there's bales here, is there any wood chip here? If there's no wood chip here, then we'll go back to the other one. But the pin drop is to this bale of straw here. Let's see. Right, yeah, so it must be that bale up there, because there's nothing down here. There's just an old derelict outhouse. It's never been used in 30 years. But I reckon there will have been stuff there. There'll have been stuff in that. So that must be the used one that's been done. Oh my God. So it must be going up to this pile up here. Because there's definitely not any there. So we'll get back up to this pile and then we'll have a walk around wagon. Turn the engine off a bit until we get back in, and then we'll put the aircon back on. Well, my boots are nice and warm. Nice and warm boots. So this is going to be a side load, but we'll go check the door. We've rattled around a bit on the main road, but firstly let's get our remote. Open, stop, close. Turn her on. And we have trailer 6 back on. He hasn't turned the floor, I don't think, that I can see. He hasn't fixed the side panel. The top rail's been fixed, so the actual plate at the back had gone. On the top of where it arches was a plastic strip that had all snapped, come away and all that. New tyre on there though, brand new tyre. So let's just have a look. See where the door's at, see if it's moved. Ah, slightly. We have slight movement. Might just give it a push out actually. Bear with me. the lid. It's like a greenhouse in here. That's enough. It gets rid of most of it. Yeah, so I've got trailer 6-pack. You could have fixed that for me though. It'd have been better. Put this back. Just feels. Feels and feels and feels. This is the other side of the cab. Beautiful. And there she is. She's looking quite clean actually. She's looking good. I need to put the cap back on where I've had the towing eye out. Right, I'm going to get a bit dinner even though it's late because I'm starving. I didn't get any earlier, so I'm hungry. Wait for this guy to come up and load me. Get knocked out by the door. Wait to load me and then we'll get on our way, so I'll see you shortly. He's on it. He just turned up. Shouldn't be too long. He's got quite a big bucket to be fair. He don't reckon we'll get weight anyway, so if we're not going to get weight, that's good. We can just sit and chill up to end and turn right, just follow it all the way up to Sleaford roundabout and then we're into Sleaford power station, so it's not too bad. This is just a boring bit, especially on wood chip. If there's 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6, 7, 8, 10 of you, it's just a waiting game. It's like going to the burners and that. If there's quite a few trucks, you just sat for ages. But going to a power station, Shaggy should have tipped by the time we get there and we should be straight into tip, so it shouldn't be too bad. Don't know if we're coming back here for another though, because he has got some more to come out. Whether they just keep Shaggy on it and they send me somewhere else, we don't know. We'll get this loaded first. We'll get to Sleaford, we'll get it tipped and we'll ring in and see what's happening, and we'll go from there. It's been a long day, it's been a hot day and it's killing me. Aircon is absolutely bliss, so we'll be about 15 minutes loading, I would have said 20 minutes loading. We'll get cracked on. Happy days. Oh, we're out. Quite a steep little hill, that, getting out of there. So down to Sleaford roundabout and into a power station, and we're going to get this tipped. I've literally had the engine off for a matter of 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and I couldn't cope. Just talking to the bloke, I just couldn't cope. It's absolutely horrendous out there. Hats off to anybody outside, and hats off to anybody at any shows or out like that, where there's no shelter. So, right, we've got roughly a quarter of an hour, get down to power station, get in there. It is a bit of a long process, or it can be, because they've got to test it. You tip so much off and then tip so much off, they go test it and then you can tip the rest off. But yeah, that'll do us. So right, let's get to power station quickly. Right, Right, we're in Sleaford. You can see what I can see. Ooh. Well, this is the power station. We're going in already, so they must have pushed it up. Onto Weybridge, and then I normally go back round again and come back round this loop and back in, because it's just a bit easier than blindsiding it in. Tip a bit off and they'll test it, do what they have to do, and we should get it tipped fairly quickly, to be fair. We're just waiting till we get you in a good position. Weighed in, sample taken, he's just pushing it up, and then we'll be able to go in. Straw lads. So they burn wood chip and straw here, that's what they burn for the energy, is what they do. Yeah, then we'll find out what we're doing. Just do this as a day's video, I think. It's baking. I can't run engine while I'm sat here. It's just absolutely baking. Can't cope. Can't cope. We'll give them, they'll only be 5 minutes or so. If they do the sample now, we'll probably be able to just tip it straight off. Brig, they normally let you tip so much off. You pull forward, they sample it, and then they let you tip the rest off. If I remember rightly here, they sample it, and then they tip you. Flies are driving me mad. Right, we'll be back round in a bit. Just pushed it right. Sample must be good. Sample must be good. Right, let's go and tip this. We are out of there. We've 62 miles to travel to get to Derby for tomorrow. So I'm going to finish the video tonight when we get down in Derby. So we'll see you down there very shortly. Oh, we're here. We are here. At Derby, finally. Can't load till tomorrow morning, that's the only trouble. 3:30, so yeah, we're a little bit late. I'll get yawning before we finish for the night. So I'm just going to whip it around here. And I'm going to park somewhere around here because it's quite quiet. Not much happens around here at all. Out behind me. And there's nobody down here, so if I can get up early enough in the morning, we ain't been here for 6. We'd be loaded for 6:30. Easy 6:30 we could be loaded for and back on the road. So, oh, what a day, what a long day. Oh, excuse me. Long day, but we've got Thetford on content. We'll probably do it again as well at some point. We don't go down very often. With chicken poo. Get this roof open. And I've left my drone. I could have had my drone up tonight. Done a bit of mess about on that. But we took it to the beach at the weekend, and when we got there it was too windy for it, and I've left it in the missus's car. So I need to get a video on where I'm messing about with drone, which I will do. I will get that video on. We'll get that video on. Right, we are parked up, yawning like an idiot. Finished paperwork off for the last load at the power station, and quickly get some tea on, and then that'll be it for the night. So hope this is an alright watch. You like this video, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications. Leave a like, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, share it. Like I say, give us a, you know, hit that subscribe button. It's free of charge, and we shall see you on the next video.